Hello, my name is Daisy.
Hey, my name's Alyssa.
And this is
Terrifying Talks.
Midnight creeps and shadows fall, whispered secrets through the walls. Ghostly figures start to sway. Tune in now, don't be afraid. Terrifying talks tonight. Chill your bones till morning light. Spooky tales to make you jump. Heart beats fast with every thump.
Okay, history, Valentine's Day,
Yes.
horror.
Yes.
Give it to me.
Okay. So, in Rome,
Rome.
there was this guy
Okay.
named Valentine.
Yes.
Yes. And,
Mr. Saint Valentine.
yeah. Little spoiler alert. Y'all can look into this. But, he wasn't a saint until after he died. That's when they declared him saint.
Imagine dying and be like, he was such a saint.
Right?
Saint after all these horror things.
They couldn't even say it to him.
Nope. They
Just like,
said, you know what? In the grave, he's a saint. In the grave. Also, would like to add, we are not history buffs or anything.
No, we're not.
Please look it up yourself. If we're wrong, correct us, please.
And I'm not laughing because any of it is funny. I just uncomfortably laugh.
That's okay.
Okay. I just had to throw that out there.
Okay, Mr. Saint.
Mr. Saint Valentine, before he was a saint, there was an emperor named Claudius II in Rome. There was some war going on. Didn't research that far. I just was skimming through trying to find something. But they had war, and I guess a lot of the guys didn't want to join the war, supposedly because they didn't want to leave their wives at home.
Okay, do we truly believe this?
It's all words say at this point.
Yeah.
But I'd believe it because I wouldn't want to go to war either.
Yeah, but let's be real, okay? Let's think all the way back. Did they really love their wives?
I mean, that would have been a good excuse to get away from them.
That's true, but to die out there?
I mean, they could have survived.
That's true. They could have.
They could have. I don't know if they did. I didn't research that far.
I'd go to war.
Would you?
I think
Would
so.
you really?
Maybe.
I don't think I could.
No?
No.
I think I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm rolling with the punches. I think if I have to, I think I would. But I definitely would die, like, super soon. I think my knee would give out as fast as possible, and I'd be dead. I'd be dead on the floor with a broken knee. But I do it because I would like to say that I did it and that I did something actually decent in my life.
Well, one could say this podcast is a decent thing we're doing with our lives.
This is true. This is true. If it's with you by my side, then we're good.
Yeah.
Don't give me those love eyes.
Oh.
Just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean anything.
I'll give them to you even when it's not Valentine's Day.
I don't believe you. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Go on.
Okay. So, they don't want to go to war because they don't want to leave their wives. So, to bypass that, this dude bans marriages and engagements.
Okay.
He thinks that'll work. I don't know. But that's what he does. So then, Mr. Valentine over here is like, hey everyone, I'll still marry you guys under the table so no one has to know. Y'all could still get married and they won't know. Which, I don't know how that works out.
So this is Saint Valentine, right?
Yes.
So is Saint Valentine really a bad guy if he's doing this on the low?
I don't think so. I mean, in law's eyes, probably, but
I feel like you know, when I think of St. Valentine's and I think of like the horror part of it, I think he's a bad guy. That's the stories I've heard, you know, with like all these crazy things. Anything like the origins of Valentine's and St. Valentine and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So is this a happy story and why he's actually a Saint Valentine? Or is this like a, you know, not that?
From what I read, because what I read wasn't even that long, but it didn't seem like he did anything bad.
No.
Just, you know, giving a people way to still get married.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I came into this thinking he was like a terrible person.
Exactly. I mean, there could be other St. Valentines. I'm pretty sure there's other ones that might have done more wrong, but this one doesn't seem like he's doing that bad. All because he wants to marry people and like give them a way to still be with who they want to be with. The emperor finds out and then has him dragged and beaten.
Oh.
Yeah. And then after he's beaten, beheaded.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
I read something pretty different. The history I read, I don't know too much deep into it. Do you have one?
The only thing else I have is just that he was killed on February 14th.
Oh, and that's why Saint okay.
Yeah. And then just that after he died, they decided to give him the saint title.
You know what? Then I declare that a saint. I think that was that if you're marrying people on the low because people deserve to be married and all that good love Valentine stuff, good for him.
Exactly.
And being beheaded is just unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I read something different. I don't remember exactly. I don't have it in front of me.
I mean, it's okay. I have it written down and I still probably didn't put a whole lot into it.
But I read between the 13th and the 15th. I'm not sure who. I believe it was the Romans. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it was, because I think I read that one too.
Okay, yeah.
I think it was Romans.
Completely like would sacrifice a goat or a dog, and then they would whip women with the animal they have killed hind. So I don't know. That I feel like that one's definitely more gory.
Yeah, that one's more of like the horror aspect of Valentine's Day. What I don't get, because I did read on that one, was that their way of like picking up women? Was like, hey, I'm gonna beat you so you're mine?
Like territory?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, that's how I took that. But I don't know if that's how it was or not.
Literally don't know. If people took a hind of a goat and whipped me with it, I don't know if I'd find that sexy or horrifying.
I might say, hey. I'm kidding.
I don't know. Your eyes say different.
Only if it's you.
No. But yeah, I read partial of that. And I thought that was kind of funky. I thought that was scary to be beaten for like 3 days straight.
Just because the man chose you.
Facts. Men, right? Valentine's Day. Anyways, so what movies do you enjoy for Valentine's Day? What is your favorite?
Obviously horror, hence the podcast. So it's been a long time, but I had seen the remake of My Bloody Valentine, the My Bloody Valentine 3D.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that one.
I watched that one. Jensen Ackles. Ooh.
You know, I'm not very big on Jensen. What's it? Jensen
Ackles.
Yeah, I can't say his last name. Sorry. I love the stuff he's in. He's super funny. I like him with the beard. I think I'm a.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I like him more clean shaven.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. There's something about a beard.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But My Bloody Valentine, he was so good in that. Plot twist for days. First of all, he needs to be making more horror movies. I think he would be great in them. I feel like he did really good in My Bloody Valentine. I think the kills were also very great. What do you think? What are you feeling Valentine's? What makes it for you like special?
For that movie or in general?
For that movie.
See, because it's been a while, so like the thing I remember the most. Speaking of spoiler alerts for any of the movies we talk about.
Yes, very big spoiler alerts. If you want to skip, please do.
Yeah.
If not,
if you haven't seen the movie, any of the movies that we ever talk about, probably shouldn't listen until you watch the movie, because we don't know how to shut up about it.
Yeah, facts. Or if you're looking for horror movies, it'd probably be spoiled, but they're still really good to watch.
Yeah, like I know some people like when things are described first and then they go into it and watch it.
Yeah.
So if you're into that, go ahead and keep listening. If you're not into that, go watch the movie and then come back.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So what I remember the most from that movie, because it's been years since I've seen it, is like them being in the cave thing and being in that cage.
The mines.
Yeah, the mines. And in the cage things.
Okay. Like when... Okay, so here was the thing for me. I just completely enjoyed it. There was all of my favorite things. Naked women, first of all, titties everywhere. Super great. They just, I think, altogether, kills are really great. The plot twist was really interesting. I definitely enjoyed where they kind of just made it where he was actually insane. And it felt like a PTSD moment.
Yeah.
Where he was just like, completely traumatized with what happened to them as kids. What else? Main character, she's really good. I believe she was in White Chicks.
I think she was.
But, yeah, I think overall my favorite Valentine's movie to watch, horror-wise, obviously, is My Bloody Valentine. And to just watch it any day of the week, I feel like it's a
all year round type of...
Yeah, I feel like it's good to watch, period. I think it's interesting to keep watching and like notice small things that you don't notice before. I really enjoyed where he tried to twist it that the husband was a killer, which when I first watched it, I 100% was down for the cop being the killer.
Mm-hmm.
I think, first of all, cheating on your wife. He cheated on his wife, and with a girl the wife works with. And then it was just the small things where it was when the actual guy got caught, like when they're in the car together and stuff like that. You said you don't really remember a lot. But
look, keep describing it because I love it. When you describe it, it like clicks.
Well, okay. So I don't remember why or where they were driving. Oh, the husband had a cabin. House. That was his father's. They were driving over there because he was like, I got to show you some things because your husband's literally the killer. And she was like, oh, I believe you because you used to be the love of my life. Wrong. Wrong. He like killed everybody you probably loved. Drives over there. Husband called, was like, he was in an institution. You need to get away from him. Where are you? She's like, listen, Mom, thank you for watching our son. Goodbye. We're heading to blah, blah, blah. I don't think she said that, but yeah, I think, what do you rate My Bloody Valentine?
Are we doing like 1 through 5, 1 through 10?
Definitely give me 1 through 5. It might get easier.
I'd say a solid 4.
Yeah. I definitely give it a 4.
Yeah.
Maybe a 4.5. I really enjoy the movie. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Another movie.
We could talk about Hard Eyes.
Ooh, we can.
We can.
Okay, so we recently watched Hard Eyes. Came out this year. Came out the 7th?
I believe so.
Yes.
Don't
7th.
quote me, but I know it was very recent.
Yes, very recent. I loved it. I loved it. It was so good. So good.
I enjoyed it too. Like, I'm not into so much like rom-com movies, but the horror aspect into it was able to like keep
Bringing it together.
Yeah.
Okay. So listen, I love rom-coms. I think they're great. I watch them because my husband watches them. Um, he's a big Adam Sandler person, so I feel like he makes a lot of rom-com movies. Um, when I first started Hard Eyes, I wasn't into it. I thought, wow, we're really just gonna have an a-hole of a guy, okay, and this girl he's trying to marry, who's obviously, they just weren't, didn't seem like good people. They were kind of a-holes. But I did understand the frustration of being like trying to engage, like propose to someone, I guess.
Right.
I did understand that, but like the frustration in that, but I think they could have put it off a little differently. I thought the kills were great. I loved the bow and arrow.
God, I loved it.
The bow and arrow was great.
I loved how all of his tools had like a little heart on everything.
I thought that was so cute. I think that detail too is just, it's so, like, first of all, what slasher person ever do you know has bow and arrow? What kind of Katniss Everdeen? Okay, he was so good with that.
To have that kind of aim
is crazy. Well, to be fair, in the movie, they were doing it, plot twist. There was more than one killer.
Always more than one.
Yeah, usually, typically. But they had, it was all three of them.
I was gonna say, wasn't there three?
There was three. There was the lover, or the husband and the wife.
Yeah, the husband. Who was that other person? I didn't pick that one up.
He said that, they said that they were just obsessed with them or whatever, because they, like I said, they were doing it for quite, like, literally every Valentine's Day. It was like their game.
Yeah.
But, other than that, rom-com, right? My picture of this movie was, they have the really cute meet cute and everything, and I thought that was super cute. I said that if Adam Sandler made a movie and with horror, that Hard Eyes would be his baby. I thought it was funny. It was cliche, but I like cliche movies.
And it wasn't like in your face cliche either. It was very like nice and
almost settled.
Yeah. Like it wasn't bad. It was like good cliche.
No, it wasn't like Sharknado bad.
Oh my god.
But I thought it was really good. I thought the couple that played were also really good. I thought just overall really good movie. It was one of my favorites. Definitely rewatching.
Oh yeah.
I thought they had the funniest things, because do you watch Fast and the Furious?
No.
Okay. So they made like a Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh my god, no, I saw. They made references.
They did, and I thought it was so funny. So funny. Okay, so when you were watching it, who did you think was the actual murderer?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was just gonna be a random person. I mean, it kind of...
Really?
Wait, that one guy, the dude that was the killer, wasn't he the one... I could be mistaken, but wasn't he the one that was in the police station that was like, you look familiar? Was it Bumble?
Yeah.
That was him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super random. Yeah, they made really funny references. I thought the killer was Jay. So he's the main character. Jay's the main character.
Yeah. See, I thought that would have been too obvious.
See, but in my head, I feel like with how cliche it is,
that they could have went with it.
It could have went that way, because it was lover boy, who had parents who, I believe he said, like, hated each other, basically, that, those type of parents that needed to be a divorce. So everything love was just, he loved it. He loved. So I was like, that guy is definitely killing people, because why not? He was raised without that love, and he can't find love. He's single. First of all, being an attractive guy, I feel like that's a red flag, So I definitely believed he was the killer up until towards the end, where they kill the third guy or whatever, the random stalk, want to be with them or type of stuff. But I thought it was the wife, because she, after the scene of the police station, and you assume that she's dead because everybody else in the police station is dead. And then she just pops up in the cop car and was like, "Hey guys, what's up? You survived. Cool stuff." And like, she wasn't touched, not bruised, not scratched, no broken arms, nothing. And then I was like, she's the killer. She has to be. Like, that doesn't...
It doesn't add up.
Yeah. But what do you think? How did you feel?
Look, I thought it was the funniest. My favorite parts of that movie was when the killer would be chasing them, and then they would just look back and be like, "We're not even together.
We're not even a couple. Go to someone else.
We don't even know each other."
I thought it was funny that at first they were gonna kill her ex. I thought that was so funny. I was like, I wish that would happen, because she was like so heartbroken, and from what I understood, she broke up with him, and then he just got into a relationship super fast. But I don't know. What else? How do you give me your input? Give me your input. Give it to me.
It was just I did like it. I loved it. And then it was funny. I really think I was surprised with who the killers were. Like, I didn't see it coming. No. For a change.
Yeah.
Because like normally I can them.
Yeah. I feel like within the first 15 minutes it'd be like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But this one,
yeah,
it was different.
It was like completely like a person who was legit in like screen for maybe 5 seconds. Like in total.
Yep.
At all. Other than obviously the wife, because she was a detective.
Yeah.
But wow, it was really good. Yeah, as soon as I saw her pull up in that cop car and untouched, I was like, yeah, she's definitely killing people. I kind of suspected a little bit, like when they were after the first kill, that it could have been one of the detectives, because she said a lot too. It was like, oh, what makes you say it's a man? What makes you say it's not a woman? You know what I mean?
Like, she was getting offended.
Yeah. I was like, look at my work of art. What do you mean? This can't be a woman.
That makes sense.
You know?
Yeah.
So I thought about a little bit for them too, but I don't know. Yeah. Hobbs and Shaw.
That was hilarious.
That's, for reference, Hobbs and Shaw is the detective names in Hard Eyes, which is a little more funnier because the girl in Fast and Furious, Mia, is also in this movie. I believe that's her. I could be wrong. I didn't look. I should look. But from my understanding, she is in the movies as she portrays Mia in the Fast and Furious movies. So, which I thought was it was a lot more funnier because, she's in the franchise. Do we got anything else to say about Hard Eyes?
I don't think so.
No?
I think we got
a good rating for it? I honestly give it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was really good. Definitely rewatching, buying the movie.
I already recommending it to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really great. I loved it.
Absolutely.
You got any other Valentines?
Any other Valentine's movies?
I mean, there's a bunch, I feel like.
You know what? Looking them up, there was quite a few. But then, like,
some of them didn't make sense.
Some of them I was like, that's a Valentine movie?
There's actually a movie called Valentine's.
Yeah, I saw that.
That is a horror movie. I believe it was good within its own time.
A lot of them, to me, looked like something I wouldn't enjoy watching.
I watched Valentine's. I thought it was good. Like I said, I think it's more for the people that were, in that era.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it, to me, generally didn't make sense. For example, it was little kid, started off little kid, he was getting bullied by these girls. He was like cliche, like nerd, glasses. I think he peed his pants. I don't know. It was off like that. And then, I believe it's like 20 years later, like a long amount of time, right? And all of these girls are grown up. I think there was 5 of them. Then he starts killing them one by one.
So, like, he held that resentment in?
Yeah, but the thing was, the kills were great. Loved the kills. It was really, the plot twist was really good. I just didn't understand. This is where it got me, where it was like, not my taste, okay? I believe people hold grudges for ages. I do believe that. But to go as, I guess for, for him, it was a little different because he got bullied for the way he looked. But he changed his whole identity completely. He was blonde little boy and like did surgery and stuff like that on his face and everything. He looked like a completely different person. Never got caught, first of all, and is with one of the girls. Yeah, it's a good movie. I definitely recommend it.
Okay.
I just, for my taste, I think the whole changing completely your whole identity as close to, looks, and then 20 years later killing girls that, dissed you. And it wasn't like high school or anything. Like, this is like, you're little kids. Like, this is grade school, I think it was. So to hold that for so long and not even be, you have like middle school and high school and you still hold that grudge, you know what I mean? Up until you're like adults, it's kind of crazy to me. But I don't know. But it was a good movie. Killer is not, it was one of those put on the mask on someone else and then they kill them and then it's a shocker. Oh, look, it's my friend who was killing people and it really wasn't. But it was a good movie. I think I enjoyed it for the most part.
That's good.
Yeah. What else do we got?
We could move on to horror couples
Ooh.
/ stalkers.
We love crushes, relationships. It's Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
So you tell me who's your favorite. I want the ins and outs of it all.
My favorite of all time, it's not even like Valentine movie related, but just couple in horror, Chucky and Tiffany.
You think?
I've always loved Chucky though.
Why?
Oh God, I don't even know why. It's just something about him. I've always been drawn to that movie. Like whenever anyone would be like, what's your favorite horror movie? Child's Play.
You know what? That's actually the first movie I've ever watched. I was really young. I was 5 years old, okay, and my babysitter put Child's Play on for me, and I feel like that was the day where I fell in love with horror. So I guess love Chucky. Yeah, I mean, he's a classic, but I wouldn't say he's my favorite.
Oh, he's definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, he
makes me laugh.
Horror today, there's some people kind of surpassing him as my favorite.
Yeah.
But for this episode, Chucky for sure with Tiffany.
Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah, exactly.
Her and the freaking leather body, like the dress.
Yep.
Love her. She is, love me some Jennifer Tilly. Hot.
Yep.
I would see why Chucky was like, this is my down one forever. I'd get it.
And yet they had such a weird relationship.
My thing though, he didn't really want to marry her. It was just like, she found the ring. So are they really truly a couple?
Nope, in my eyes they still are.
You really?
I love
them. I feel
them.
like that's just baby mama, baby daddy. They just, it's one of those situations where sometimes they be.
Well, but she was obsessed with him.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things though where it's like
the relationship was it was definitely like more one-sided.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He did not care for her at all. I think Tiffany could have done better. I really enjoyed I believe it's the second one where the couple runs off with each other, and I thought that one was really, really great. I thought the whole cooking thing was super funny because it's like, wow, does he really love you because you cooked all of these things for him and he can't even do a dish? And I thought, because she used to say that all the time. It was like my mom used to say, whatever she said. I forgot what she said. But it's the same thing, on the lines of, yeah, like if you could cook, the least he could do is clean. And he was just like, no, I'm a man. So I feel like their relationship,
they were definitely toxic.
Oh, for sure.
But
for sure.
I think that's why I loved them so much.
You toxic person.
Of course.
But I don't know. I love them separate, but I also love like when they did try to make it work. But like when they said they were gonna stop killing, I thought that was super
Yes.
funny.
But then they
Did it
couldn't help
separately.
it. And they kept trying to hide it from the other person to not make them mad.
And then when they all found out, it's like, what? Yeah, no, love them. They were great. I thought it was, I don't know, I'm teeter-totter on them. Like, I love them as a couple, but I don't know. What else you got for me? What other couples?
They're not killers, but Gail and Dewey.
Gail and Dewey.
I know.
Oh, my heart is broken. Why would
I
you
cried.
do that to me?
I cried.
I cried.
I cried so hard.
They were kind of toxic too.
They were.
Let me rephrase that. Gail was super toxic. Gail was definitely my poor Dewey boy.
Dewey could have communicated more though.
Yeah, but it's been 5 movies, okay? They've been married once, divorced once. They were on and off multiple times. She kept writing books saying really rude things about him, okay?
And he still kept coming back.
I know. It was Gail, though. I think if she would have changed... I understand she wanted to, be big, live in the Big Apple, do better, bigger things. But, Dewey, I feel like he's definitely homebound. He is definitely connected to Woodsboro.
Yeah.
Majorly. What do you think? How do you feel?
For sure. I think I get where she was coming from, where she wanted to move on from there.
Yeah.
And how he felt stuck. But I felt like they could have done a little bit more compromising, where I don't think either of them wanted to, which is where it was their downfall. But they were just so cute together.
They really were. They aren't a couple, but I definitely love the relationship of Sydney and Dewey.
You know what? Yeah, because they were like brother and sister practically. Yeah, I know they weren't,
after,
but
like Tatum and everything. Yeah. I think that definitely.
He really took her under his wing.
Yeah, majorly. Who else is in there? What was your favorite couple in the Scream franchise? I loved it when she was with, what's his name in the second one? Frat boy.
I know who you're talking about.
I thought they were really cute together. I was very, very upset that he died.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed, but she kept his necklace up until I think after she met, was it Mark? Was his name, the detective? Yeah. So she kept it on for quite a while, which warmed my heart. That was, no offense to the Mark guy, but that was definitely, they were a really cute couple.
Yeah. I think, look, I'm not gonna lie, I love the theory of Stu and what was his name, Billy? I loved the theory that they were like gay together.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I definitely sensed some ego, where it was like, a little weird, not weird, but
yeah, like there was a little something there.
Yeah, like, because let's be honest, I know best friends are best friends, and you do anything together, and I'm also down for crazy stuff, but to go as far to kill with my best friend, not one but multiple people, and like Stu's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend Casey, I guess, or even Tatum.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's kind of, I don't know, that definitely senses some.
That's why there had to be something there. I love that theory.
Do you think they wore the same over?
Yeah.
Not the same mask, obviously.
No, I feel like they had to have different because, in theory, there wouldn't really be enough time for them to change and, be able to sneak back to everyone, I don't think. So I feel like there would have to be 2 costumes, like 2 full costumes.
Man, I couldn't imagine like being with my supposed best friend. First of all, that basically stabbed you so many times where you were bleeding out everywhere. Like, I understood the whole concept that they have, but I'm pretty sure Billy was stabbed like once.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was doing the stabs like a little bit more
Deep
yeah.
in the heart
I feel like he was going more for that lone survivor type of
vibes. Ooh, I love Stu, but I feel like I think he definitely did it for Billy. I think he just wanted his friend to be happy. But I think Billy was really dumb for the things that he did. I think there were, like, to go as far as killing, like, if you think of all the things that has happened in your life, is that really what I'm killing for? Because my mom had an affair? Or, no, not his mom left.
Mm-hmm.
Dad had an affair.
Yes.
With Maureen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't think I go that far. I think I just enjoy the 2 houses and the 2 Christmases and go from there.
Some people's brains are wired differently.
Yeah.
A lot differently.
Yeah. I guess I didn't go that far I mean, yeah. Who else is out there?
Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yes.
I love them as a couple. Granted, they are or were. Are they both dead now?
I believe they're both dead.
Rest in peace to them.
Amen.
But I loved them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were really cute.
They were really cute. Like, the love they had for each other.
Don't cry now.
I can't.
Here, hold on. While we're on that note, I did bring some chocolate for us. Surprise! I did eat some though, so
Oh my God, I'm dead.
I'm being serious. I ate some,
Aww.
but I did want to share, even though I ate some of them. I ate half of them, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I ate a good amount.
Oh, they're so cute.
But happy Valentine's Day.
Thank
I just wanted to share some
you.
yummy chocolates. For anybody, obviously, who cannot see right now, I surprised her with some Valentine's Day chocolate.
You're so cute.
So if you hear us munching, mind your business.
Mind all the business.
Do you want to try this one? This one's caramel.
I sniff food before I eat it.
That's fine. Are you allergic to anything?
Everything. I'm kidding.
Don't tell me that, because I will take chocolate away and throw it out the window.
I'm not the only thing I'm allergic to is like sunscreen. And like,
you're so white.
I know.
Alyssa's white, by the way. She's very white.
That's why I'm white, because I'm allergic to certain sunscreens.
That's crazy.
Okay. Wait, am I eating the whole thing, or am I just taking a bite and giving you the rest?
No, definitely eat it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
There's more chocolate over here. I'm not greedy. Okay. Hope everybody heard that one.
Well, that was intentional.
This one's dark chocolate. I believe this one's hazelnut, and this one's something else that I don't remember.
That is really good.
Yeah. Ed Lorraine, little hearts, love them.
I love that you take that out during like the ones that were like definitely the sweetest couple.
They are the sweetest chocolate.
Well,
this is dark chocolate, and I think that's more bittersweet. Anyways,
it is, but
move on.
I mean, I didn't really have much to say about them besides that they're just really cute.
What I thought was really super cute is how they met and their story. I thought that was so cute. I love horror movies, but if you add a little bit of love in there, I'm digging it. I love it. I think, don't do that.
I can't help. For those that can't see, I'm giving the, what's this called? Like the so-so type of hand gesture.
Yeah.
Iffy.
I don't know. I like love. Love's cool.
It's
right?
okay.
Yeah, it's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ed and Lorraine.
Yeah.
Who else is out there?
That's all I could like really like for sure think of.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's more.
Definitely.
In fact, even anyone out there listening, if you can think of any couples in horror,
opinions, please. I want them all.
let us know. Maybe we missed some. We probably missed some.
Or all of them.
We got some of them.
Did we? I got 3.
That's some.
Well, I mean, who else is out there? Ooh, you know what? Speaking of Conjuring movies, The Devil Made Me Do It.
Mm-hmm.
The couple in there, really good. I thought it was so cute. I thought it was really cute. I think their story was really cool. I thought it was potentially just really sweet. I don't know. I just, like I said, I love, especially in horror. You're combining one of the 2 things that I enjoy the most.
I mean, I don't enjoy love in movies like that, but it does give something to, like, kind of strive for in the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I hope they make it type of thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it gives it, like, better vibes after everything. Like in Hard Eyes, at the end, they get engaged.
That was so cute.
I thought that was so cute. I almost started crying. I was like, oh my god.
When he busted out that box and it was just a key, I was
and then
like...
she was like, no, marry me, duh.
Like, how dare you just give me a key?
Yeah, but I thought it was so cute. I loved it.
It was cute.
It was super cute. Who is your favorite, like, who do you love? What villain do you love?
In general?
Yeah. Like,
he's newer. Art the Clown.
Really?
Yeah, I love him.
Okay, what like person you like love though? Like, I understand like love in the whole, but I'm talking about like die for. Like, I'm talking about in love, like toxic. I know who we forgot.
Who?
Jesus. Joe!
Oh my god!
Joe!
Yes, Joe!
Stalkers! Duh! Oh my goodness! Let me tell you, if you've seen You, I know people who hate it. I know people who love it. But Joe, crazy.
He is... look, I'm not gonna lie, because I've almost done with the 4th book. And I finished the 3rd season.
Okay, I've never read the books, but I have seen all of the seasons.
Look. The first 2 books with the seasons, the first one for sure was going more towards like how the book was. There were some differences. The second book started leaning more towards them doing different things, and then after that was completely different. So the 3rd and 4th book is completely different from the show. But at first, when I started, because I started reading the books first, and then I started watching the show after I got through a couple of the books, so that I wouldn't potentially spoil anything in the book. And at first, I did not like all of the differences. No. But once it started getting to the point where they were going so off track from the books that it was completely different, I started to love the show.
Really?
Yes.
Like I said, never read the books. This is just completely just going head first with the shows. I thought it was really good. I think he's crazy. I think
he's so
I have
crazy.
So many theories, but I believe he has split personalities. Okay, listen, right? So when the first season, he's talking with the therapist and stuff like that. And he's like, I believe, you, what did he say? Multiples of you or something like that. There's just a different version of you. I 100% agree with that, because then later down, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Well, how far? Like the 4th season type of spoil? Okay, yeah, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I truly believe, like, down the road, you see it a lot more. And I just think it was really good. I think the details are really good. I think you have to, like, really look at them, though. The characters, so good. 4th one, maybe, so. But the rest of them, I loved.
Did I start? I think I started... No. Yeah. I think I started the 4th season, but I haven't gotten too far into it yet.
Okay. Who's your favorite character so far? Like, who did you love with Joe? Who you didn't love with Joe? Who who who?
I didn't love, what was her name? Karen?
Oh, when he was with Joe after
After,
Beck.
yes.
Yeah.
I didn't quite like her,
Okay.
but it also didn't last that long.
No.
But
I think.
wait, are you ever going to read the books?
If I ever have the chance.
Because I would say if you want to read the books, I won't compare the two.
Okay.
Because I'd be doing that with people. I'm like, if you don't care, I will talk about all of the differences.
No, I don't know. I feel like I'm super busy sometimes, so I don't have a lot of time to.
Audiobooks.
True, this is true.
Audiobooks.
This is very true. I would definitely. I'm gonna look into it. Do you like the books better than
I love the books.
Okay.
Like,
maybe maybe I'll do it so when it gets to the 5th season, I semi know what's going on.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, the 3rd and the 4th season are completely different from the books. So I don't think the 5th season would go towards the books again.
Yeah.
They could. They could, because, I mean, it could go anyway. But I would love to see, granted, I don't know for sure since I haven't finished the 4th season.
Yeah.
But I would love to see them do more with what happened in the 3rd book.
Okay.
Versus what they went with the show.
Yeah.
Because the 3rd book,
really good.
I loved it.
Yeah. I think he has guts. I think he is an opportunist for sure. I think he, just is one of those people who starts something, can't finish it. But I think that's what makes him super interesting. I think having all of these things happen at once make him interesting. I like to see him get into all of this crazy stuff and how he's going to get out of it.
The best parts is how he tries to get out of it.
Yeah. But him as a stalker, I love the whole stalker POV.
Mm-hmm.
It's game changer for sure. I don't know if there's any more out there that's like POV, like stalker POV.
There is one movie, I haven't watched it yet, but I wanted to watch it. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's called Fear.
I have.
With, what's his name? Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch that. But I saw a post of someone saying, like, he was the Joe before Joe.
I seen that. I don't remember the movie. I remember like little small clips of it. I definitely need to rewatch, but I think from what I remember, it's a decent movie. Mark Wahlberg, great guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know him personally.
Great movies.
Great movies. Great actor. I think he does really good in horror movies. I think he should be in more horror movies. I think it'd be good for him. Not for him, you know what I mean.
For us.
Yeah. But yeah, Stalkers.
Yeah.
I did recommend you a new movie which had a stalker in it,
sorta, kinda.
Give me your opinions on it. But The Roommate.
Yes.
How did you feel about it?
I told you I thought she was crazy.
She is crazy.
She was something else.
Do you think she was just in love with her? She just wanted a friend. I think,
well, because they had said that she had to take medicine and she wasn't taking the medicine. So
she was definitely cuckoo.
Yes. I think it was that she couldn't be alone and that she wanted so much to be like her that she would do anything.
Which is crazy. So do you think this is stalking out of like pure, I don't know, because obviously it wasn't love. It's not a Valentine's, love. It's just pure kind of stalking because she did it to more than one person, obviously.
Yes. And what was crazy was, like, I don't know if she had planned who would be her roommate, because I feel like the previous girl she had tried to do this stuff to,
Mhm.
and her roommate.
Very similar.
Yes.
Very similar looking. Yes.
Yes.
I believe it was Nina Dobrev, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta love her in Degrassi.
But yeah, the movie it definitely gives off stalker vibes. Weird. Not in a love way, obviously, but I don't think stalking in any way is good.
No.
So, I don't know. Would you still consider it stalking? Because I mean,
I
all
think
she really did was she was very obsessed.
yes,
That's what it was. Would that be on the line of stalking, being obsessed with someone?
I believe so, because she would follow her around campus. She
True.
would stalk her friends.
Pulled out the belly button ring.
Oh my god, that
Terrifying.
you know how many piercings I have.
Yeah.
That looked painful.
I'd look away every time. I think I couldn't do it. I could not do it. That'd be scary for me. That's scary things.
Mhm.
Scary things.
Scary. Scary, scary. And what's scary about that is there are stalkers in the world. I felt it was a little played up, but at the same time it could happen.
Yeah, like your roommate in college being completely obsessed with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Yes. Who else? Who else do we got? Do we have any stalker vibes? Do you have a stalker? The silence. I don't want to hear it. I don't like it. I don't like the silence.
I want to say no, because like I felt like it was harmless, and I don't know how to describe it, man.
I don't know. I had a stalker in 6th grade. It would be like one of those creepy things where he was like right there whenever you were unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
And he's only said one word to me, and it was my name. Every time. Or 2 words. He would say, "Hi, Daisy."
Oh.
But it was scary, because I'll like come out of the bathroom and he's like in the hallway, standing there.
Just, "Hi, Daisy." That's
It was
creepy. That's creepy.
And my mom would make fun of me because he had an accent. So I don't even want to repeat the accent, but it was she would mock me and try to imitate his accent. And I look at my mom and be like, "I will pack all of my things right now if you said that to me again." I was like, "That's rude, Mom." So this is traumatizing. So I come out of the bathroom, he's there. Come out of class, he's there. He wants to hold my books. He probably didn't want. He probably did want to hold my books. He never asked, but he was a cool kid, I guess. Like I said, he's only said 2 words to me, and I think I definitely do recall me yelling at him one time. Not on purpose. It's just I kept asking him why he was always following me around. I don't remember the answer to that. I don't even think he spoke. But stalkers, gotta love them.
I do have a story then. I'm not gonna name names for obvious reasons.
She'll tell me later.
I will.
Okay.
But there was this kid when I was younger. Like elementary to middle school.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he was kind of on the spectrum in some way.
Okay.
So I feel like he didn't know any better, which is why I said I don't consider him a stalker. Because I genuinely don't think he meant any harm, to me at least. But he would just randomly pace outside my house. We'd have to be like, "Are you okay?" I tried being friends with him. I did, because I felt bad, because a lot of people would make fun of him, and I wanted to be, the nice person, like, "Hey, I am here for you."
Alyssa, you're too nice.
I know.
Not too nice. I think that was a very good thing for you. I'm not a terrible person, guys. I just like, I don't know.
I can't help it. I have a big heart. And
we love your big heart.
So there was one time where, because like he had me on Facebook, he would message me, and like I said, he would get bullied. And there was one time he messaged me while me and my sister were at our friend's house, threatening to bleep himself.
Oh.
So
that's not
yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah.
I feel like
We had to call the cops.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly how old we were. It was still middle school, so we were still fairly young. And we had to call the cops to essentially, I don't even know how we tried messaging his brother. Huh? Are you cold? No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Sorry, guys. We're in,
Sorry.
we're in my car, and it's currently,
Snowy.
It's very snowy. I believe we're having a winter storm or whatever they want to call it. But sorry, go on.
You're okay. We tried messaging his brother, and I don't think he took us seriously. Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. So.
Being that young too.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if the cops ever actually went or not. I know he apologized later on for scaring us, but it was very scary.
Yeah, I bet. That sounds traumatizing.
It was very traumatizing.
Well, let's see. We did Valentine's history.
Yes.
Yes. We did our favorite Valentine movies.
Mm-hmm.
We did our stalkers.
We did.
Is there anything else we would like to add with, Valentine's Day horror? What are you thinking?
I did make a post on Facebook speaking of, if you would like to, please follow our Facebook page. It is called
Terrifying Talks.
Terrifying Talks Podcast.
I
blanked out.
Are you okay right now?
I completely blanked out.
Do you not remember?
I couldn't remember if I put a "the" in there.
Either way, we'll have a link, obviously, to everything, so you can go on there. Alyssa's obviously our brightest one between us two. She obviously remembers everything, so
much.
I gotta love her. She's very... Yeah.
Did you see the look on my eyes when I couldn't remember?
I thought you were having a stroke. I thought I
felt like I was.
I definitely thought I would need to do...
You're like, hey, are you okay?
Anyways, yeah. What are you thinking?
Oh, right. I've completely lost my train of thought with all that. So, I had posted on our Facebook page. There was art. I gave credit to the artist. I don't remember off the top of my head the artist's name. But they were like cute little Valentine's pictures of a lot of the horror icons. So my question to you is, out of all of the horror icons, who would you want to be your Valentine?
I am a diehard. For people who don't know me, I literally have Ghostface tattooed on me. It is my favorite slasher movie. I think it is very... I think Ghostface in general is very overrated. I think the movies are very underrated. I think there's a lot of things that people don't see that I've caught on, but I'm all the way Stu Macher. And Billy Madison. No, what's her name? Sorry, her real name, Mickey Madison. Sorry, I was thinking of Billy, put Madison in there. Mickey Madison. She is in the 5th one.
Mm-hmm.
Love her. Love her as a killer. She's, first of all, love women. Love her.
Mm-hmm.
I love horror women, like icons. I think they're great. I'd die for them. I think we should have more women killers. I feel like, why isn't there more women killers?
Mm-hmm.
But love her. She's my diehard then.
I feel that.
What about you? Because I know you said art, but...
Yes. Mine would be between Chucky and Art.
Yeah.
Leaning more towards Art now.
Okay, but who would you, bone? That's what I'm getting at. I would bone fucking...
See, that's hard. Honestly, though, Stu.
I don't know, maybe it's Matthew Lillard, but
it's definitely because it's Matthew Lillard.
Friggin' splits, wrap around, all of the above. Love him. Sorry, guys, sorry, you had to hear that.
But that's all a part of being in this podcast.
True.
You're gonna hear our thoughts,
and
some of them won't make sense, but
very true. Very true. But I don't know. Make it. I just if it wasn't like, you know, in a, I guess, sexual way that I feel that I love these people. I think my favorite horror icon, I love Leatherface. I love me a good.
yeah.
I think he is also very underrated.
He is extremely underrated.
I think he's great. I love him. I think they should make more Jason Voorhees movies.
Yes.
That's a definitely.
Mhm.
But
aren't they making a show?
I
Crystal
hope not.
Lake?
I hope not. I think it's going to be terrible because
Yeah.
they haven't made a new movie since what, 2013?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. But yeah, Leatherface all the way. Put in different faces on, you know.
Mhm.
I think, you know, you could on Valentine's Day. It's not Halloween, so you can't, you know, you can be whoever you want. But he could wear the face of someone I love. So
He could.
love that for him.
Unfortunately, the person you love will no longer have their face, but at least he can have it.
You know what? I think that's what love is. But I feel like this is a good place to end on.
Yeah, I think so too.
I would love to hear everybody's opinions on what their favorite Valentine's Day movie is.
Mhm.
Who's their favorite stalker? Why? Who do you love?
Which horror icon would you want as your Valentine?
Sexually or, you know, platonically. I don't care. I'm here for it all. No TMIs for me, unless Facebook, you know, blocks it. But
that is possible.
But I'm down for it. I'm down to
Exactly.
hear it all.
Let us know
your opinions on the movies we talked about. Definitely would love that. If you see the new movie Hard Eyes, it's really good. You know, definitely watch. It's a must watch. You got anything to close that out on?
Just like and follow our Facebook page. Rate the podcast.
Yeah, if there's anything we could obviously work on, let us know. You know, this is our first podcast, our first episode. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This was great.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you next Friday.
Yes.
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 I hope everybody has a bloody Valentine. Maybe not really, but a good Valentine. I'm Daisy.
And I'm Alyssa.
And this is Terrifying Talks. See you next week.
Bye.